Hey kids, it's Lindsay. I'm here for Build and Monetize Live. I'm live coming hot at you at this time every single Thursday as we talk about amazing topics that will help you build an online coaching business of your dreams, primarily around filling a group program, because I have found that is just such a way to create yourself more time, more money, more freedom, more impact. You're making an impact on people as you learn how to set up and execute a group coaching program in the right way. Hello, I see you guys there. Who's out there with me today? Are you ready to talk about mindset blocks around filling a group program and having the online business of your dreams? So we're talking about those today. I'm going to get Instagram started. One way to make sure you're always filling up your group programs in the best way possible is having a really strong content strategy, a simple content strategy. Hi, Sharon. Sharon says, fix my mindset. Sharon, we're going to be talking about mindset issues today. Mindset blocks are everything. Okay. The great Bob Proctor once said, this is what he said: 95% mindset, 5% strategy. Now, I'm going to go for more of like a 50-50 split, but the point stands. Okay. You can execute strategies all day, but if you have mindset blocks, those strategies are not going to work. So I'm going to get Instagram fired up here because you want to be on Instagram. Instagram is made for filling your group coaching programs because of all of the DM features, the live features, the ability to check out a carousel. There is so many reasons why Instagram is made for coaches, especially coaches looking to fill a group program. So please pardon me just a second here on YouTube, Facebook, and LinkedIn. I'm going to get my Instagram started right now. So, gotta sing. Here we go. Here we go. Now let me say hi to Instagram real quick. Hey, Instagram, it's Lindsay. Today we're talking about mindset blocks preventing you from building your online coaching business and filling a group program, which will afford you more time, more money, more freedom, and more impact. Okay. Hey, what's up? Let me get this organized here. So before we dive into mindset blocks, okay, this is what we're going to talk about. I have a few announcements. Okay. We're talking about mindset blocks, guys. So stay tuned. I got 4 of the most popular mindset blocks that come to me as a online coaching consultant when people are trying to build out their group program. So I got 4 of the number 1 mindset issues that I help people through so that the awesome strategies that I'm giving them to fill up their group program actually work. Because if you have a crappy mindset, then the strategies will not work. This shows up all the time. Okay. If you have a coach and she's like, go do the strategy, maybe have a 5-day launch, and it doesn't work. Okay. It's not your coach's fault. It's your mindset. And this goes with any sales strategy, any digital marketing strategy, all the strategies. If you understand the strategy and you've tried them and they don't work, you are running into a mindset block, which we're talking about today. Okay, we're talking about those today. But 2 quick announcements. Number 1, September 15th and 16th, right here in beautiful and amazing Portland, Oregon. I'll be hosting an intimate live event, September 15th and 16th. Okay, emails will be going out about that event. I want you to save the date. This event will blow your mind, and I can't wait to see you in person. If you like my lives and you like my challenges and you like all of the value that I give, I'm way better live. So you definitely want to put that on your calendar. September 15th and 16th. We'll be getting the page done by the next time I do a live. Okay. Hello. Number 2. Hello, everybody. I want to say hello to everybody. How you doing? How you doing today? Okay. You look good. Have you lost weight? You look good today. The second announcement is for those that are looking to fill up their group programs. Maybe you got a little bit of launch burnout going on. Maybe you've been affected by ads. Like everyone's affected by ads. Facebook is a freaking hot mess these days, ever since Apple came in and was like, yeah, Not going to run ads over here or like that. Okay. Ads have become so risky. And so it is imperative in order for you guys to fill up your group programs that you do some other strategies. So I have highly strategic and effective strategies. If you're looking to fill a group program without launching, make sure you say yes right here in the comments, because I have a very special free resource for you. But the only way you're going to get access to that free resource is if you say yes in the comments and you are on this live. So you have a group program, you want to know how to fill that like clockwork, make sure you say yes in the comments for a free resource. All right, cool. There's another resource too. If you go to my Instagram account, I made the hottest PDF full of the most amazing information about filling your group program. So go to @the.lindsay.anderson on Instagram and download it. It's in my bio. This is a different call to action than what you need to say yes for. Okay. I see some yeses there. Awesome. So, hey Naz, what's up? The you guys, I'm so glad you're here. Sharon, get your hands on this thing. Okay. Instagram. Yes. So mindset blocks. This is as clear how this is the worst thing about mindset blocks, you guys. You can't see them for yourselves. I literally had someone in the Content That Converts Mastermind program. Okay. Highly skilled coach, amazing at what she does. She wants to create a brand new group program for men who have been through divorce. And no doubt this program is going to change lives. No doubt this program is going to be highly effective for her. But several months ago, she comes to Mastermind and she says, Lindsay, I want to set up this group program. And I go out to sell it, but nobody buys, Lindsay. It's because men don't want to sign up for a group program. So it was pretty clear to me and everybody else that she was literally saying, I'm selling this thing that I don't think anybody wants. That's what she said. And I knew it. I was like, that doesn't make any sense. How can you sell something nobody wants? Your vibe, your entire persona, when you're selling something and in the back of your head, you don't think anyone wants it, you won't get any sales because you're putting the vibe and the energy, and your whole demeanor is like, yeah, these dudes do not want this program. But she was so enveloped in her mindset blocks and in her own thinking around it, she couldn't even see that she stepped up to the plate and said, I want to sell this thing that nobody wants. That is why it is imperative to have a coach or a mentor or somebody who is where you want to be, giving you advice, seeing the picture for where it's at, because you cannot see it. I'm an expert at helping people with these 4 mindset blocks that I'm going to go over today. But I promise you, I don't see them in myself. I can't see them. That's why it's called a mindset block. So even if you think you're smart, okay, even if you think those mindset blocks have got nothing on me, it's not true. You can't see them, and they're preventing you from filling your group coaching program and having the business of your freaking dreams. It's just how it works. So the best way to work through it is obviously come to this live with me and I'll give you some insight. But the second and really the only way that I have found it to effectively work is to find people who have a different perspective, people who are higher up than I am, people who are where I want to be, because I can be like, how's the view up there? Does anybody want to sign up for my group coaching program? Okay. Now fast forward several months. Okay. I just had Content That Converts with this exact same person. Mastermind session. She's like, people are signing up. I just had 2 more people sign up this week. Men actually want this program. This is awesome. Part of the work, part of getting there to where she could fill this group program was me being like, hey, you're saying this thing. I help people build coaching programs, and I know without a doubt you can fill a group coaching program with men. I know that. I'm sharing that with her. She couldn't see it. Okay. Make sense? Does that make sense? Say yes if it makes sense. Okay. Make sure you say yes if you want a free resource on how to fill your group program too. Okay. Hey, what's going on over there on Instagram? So, imposter syndrome. You guys know what it is? Every time you step up to the plate, you don't think you're good enough. This is pretty easily tracked back to when you were children. I got 3 kids of my own, and I see it all the time. Hey, I tried to read a book in the front of the class and everyone made fun of me. I tried to do X, Y, or Z. They made fun of me. Like as a child, this is like the biggest complaint that my kids are coming home with. XYZ said this to me when I did this. They made fun of me. This stuff follows you through your entire life. So now, as an adult, as an entrepreneur who's stepping out and saying, hey, I want to sell this thing. Okay. You are scared because you are still a little child. You are scared that people are going to say, no, you can't do that. You're stupid. Don't want to do this. And so that's where imposter syndrome comes from, is because as children, everybody had something to say about what we were going to do. So how do you fix it? Well, find someone out of your experience to, number 1, help you fix it. But number 2 is, hey, Elizabeth, I'm so glad you're here. Oh, number 2 is stop and start looking at your thoughts. When you feel imposter syndrome popping up and you don't want to go live, you don't want to put this coaching program on, whatever, you don't think you're good enough, you have to stop the thoughts where they're at. They won't just go away on their own. So you need to combat your negative thoughts, the I can't do this, I'm not good enough, I suck, I'm never going to survive, with good thoughts. And for me, I really bring it home in my head, because you can't think 2 thoughts at once. You can't think I suck and I'm awesome at the same time. So what's worked for me and how I really overcame imposter syndrome was being aware of my thoughts. And every time one of those thoughts would creep up, you're not good enough, you suck, whatever else, in my head, I am awesome, I am awesome, I am awesome, I am awesome, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this. Like the little engine that could in my head. It works. It works. You do not have to believe your thoughts. And it took years and years and years, right? That thought occurred to you, that imposter syndrome thought occurred to you 1,000 million times over the past several years. It's going to take quite a few repetitions of, I know I can, I know I can, I know I can, to stop the thought. And that's the key for getting over imposter syndrome. Okay. I think it can, I think it can, I think it can. Change that to, I know I can, I know I can, I know I can. And you guys will fill your group programs and you will be successful. It's all up here. Okay. As Henry Ford said, whether you can or you can't, you are right. Whether you think you can or you cannot, you are absolutely right. It's true. Okay. That's number 1. Number 2, Sharon, you're awesome. You're awesome. Okay. Number 2, comparison. Oh, the mighty comparison trap. Gotta hate it. Gotta hate it. Okay. We're all online. You see all the coaches out there. You see all the people and putting their perfect stuff up on social media. How could I not compare myself to everybody else? This sucks. This is a big one. Big one for online coaches. You could be feeling so good about yourself and your latest launch. I got 5 people in. This is awesome. Yeah. Yeah. And then someone else that you've been comparing yourself to rolls up. I closed 20 people into my program. Suddenly, your 5 don't seem so awesome anymore. You know what I mean? Comparison will pull you down so fast. Yeah. The thing that worked for me to get over this comparison situation, which honestly is a losing game. Comparing yourself to anyone is a losing game. It's another one of those mindset traps. You've got to correct yourself. When you're comparing yourself, stop. I'm comparing myself to myself. You are the only person you're in comparison with. Are you better than yesterday? Great. Because you don't know what they've gone through. You don't know what they're up against. You don't know what their other problems are. You have no idea. So it is completely worthless to compare yourself to anybody. And it's one of those thought patterns you have to get control of. Most of this stuff, these mindset blocks, come down to what has helped me more than anything is meditation, being still with my thoughts so that I can actually slow them down and start saying, oh, I see this thought and it's Lindsay really sucks. Why am I thinking that? Why am I feeling that? And how can I not feel that in the future? And it's one thought at a time. Hey, Jamie. Hi, Sharon. One thought at a time, one thought at a time. And this is how you will start creating thoughts, positive thoughts that will take your company to the next level. Thoughts are things. Okay? Thoughts are things. If you're thinking crappy things will happen. If you're thinking positive things will happen. It's just the way it goes. Okay? Don't compare yourself. Just it's worthless. When I find people that I compare myself with, I will stop following them on if I'm getting way too like worked up about it. And every time I see a post from XYZ person that's triggering me, I now know I'm triggered and I stop following them because I only want good thoughts in my head because thoughts are things. Sharon says, people also compare themselves to a past or present version of themselves. That's right, Sharon. They absolutely do. These are all things to start thinking pretty deeply about if your business is not going the way you want it to go. Because I'm here to tell you, anyone here has in their reality and their ability to grow a very, very successful online coaching business. The only thing holding you back is what's happening up here. Okay. Jamie, I'm so glad you guys are here today. What do you do if they come to your coach and follow you around? Well, Jamie, I would say what I say to my kids, which is comparison is the best form of flattery. You are leading the way, Jamie. Okay. Your ideas are better than any copycat or anything. I will tell you this. I'll tell you this, Jamie. In all of the years that I've coached people, I've had at least 3 people come into my coaching programs and basically copy everything I was doing, which I am fine with. I became fine with that because I realize it's actually me and the energy and the vibe I'm showing up with that's the magic sauce. But I literally have had people come into my coaching programs, go out with almost the exact same marketing. Guess what happens? It doesn't work. Doesn't work. So I, a long time ago, was like, oh, you liked that. Take it. I hope, like it probably won't work as great for you. So, Jamie, that's what I would say to that. Okay. No, like literally they would steal everything from me. It was fine. It was totally fine. There's so much room out there, Jamie. There's abundance and take what you want and we can all be successful. You know what I mean? Splat. That's right. Sharon, splat. That's right. Do you guys know what that means? You know what that means? Okay. When we energetically ended up on this planet, we splatted all over the place, right? We're all confused and we're splatted. I'm sure Sharon would explain it way better. Jamie says, oh, I meant if someone was triggering you and stalked you around. Oh, not copying. Ooh, I don't want them to trigger you, Jamie. You can't just block them altogether. Don't be triggered. Like, know your triggers and then avoid them. That's what I say. Understand them, appreciate them, feel them, and then avoid them. But chances are, if you've thought through them that long, they probably won't bother you anymore. That's my triggers anyway. So we had imposter syndrome. We got comparison trap. Jamie, I hope I helped you. I don't know if I did. We'll talk about it on Mastermind. LOL, if somebody was following you and they tried to imitate you, they fall splat. Thank you, Sharon. I thought you were talking about one of my coaches refers to splat when we come here to have this experience, we splat. You guys heard that? Sorry, Sharon. Didn't mean to take you out of context there. Thanks, Jamie. Okay, 3, self-sabotage. Dude, I do this all the time. These are the hardest things to work through, okay? This is why coaches will be the shortcut to everything you want because they have a different perspective. They're not telling these stories. They're not stuck in your head. What self-sabotage is 90% of the stuff we do every day, 90% is autopilot, which explains why every New Year's when I'm like, I'm not going to eat an entire bag of Doritos today. Okay. I do that sometimes. Okay. I'm not going to eat this entire bag of Doritos. I am dead set. I want to be super healthy. No more chips for me. 2 seconds later, I'm in the pantry. That's because everything, 90% of what we do is subconscious, which is where the self-sabotage comes from, because everything is automatic. And it's not like we're following ourselves around all day saying, why are you doing that? There's no time for that. Then even, the simplest of stuff, we will self-sabotage because of our old habits all the time, all the time. So I'm trying to think I should have come up with a really good example of how I've self-sabotaged myself, certainly around money mindset issues all the time, all the time. I can sit here and say, I know you guys need a coach. Got to have a coach, different perspective. That's the only way to get out of your head and see clearly, because your perspective is totally sheltered. Okay. And I be like, I need a coach. I need a coach. I can clearly say I need a coach. But then when it comes time for me to lay down the dollar bills or do what I need to do, then I'll come up with some reason that makes logical sense to me of why I'm going to do this later. That is self-sabotage. You know logically what you need to do, but all of the reasons in the world are telling you to do something different because of your ego trying to protect you. So these ones are tough. These ones are tough. I run into a good self-sabotage all the time. Like, I'm sabotaging myself. Okay, well, let's start again. Okay. Part of it is just being present, being aware of why you're doing what you're doing, turning inside. Okay. Having one eye on the inside and one eye on the outside. I've heard this phrased this way before. And what that means is being present in your day. Why am I feeling like that? What's causing that? How can I improve that? And at all costs, protect my mindset. Okay. Looking at the social media we consume, looking at what we're reading, looking at these things because they will affect you 100%. Okay. So the fourth kind that I get a lot is money mindset issues. Whoo-wee, money mindset. I've had every money mindset issue in the book. I had such severe money mindset issues that I have an entire thing, that when I'm starting to feel that fear of money mindset, okay? And I'm like, just like hellfire and brimstone around money. I have very specific things that I do to calm my nervous system because I know myself well enough to say the second one negative thought enters my mind about money, I will spin out of control. And eventually I can make up a story where I'm freaking homeless by the end of the week, which is like nowhere near reality. But in my head, it sure seems like reality sometimes. So I am wise enough that I can spot them. I understand what triggered them, and I can make sure that those thoughts do not get carried away. So my money mindset issues is spending money, lack of money, not thinking that you can find people to fill your coaching programs because you'll never find people with money or anything like that. We are all energy. All we're doing is vibrating at certain levels, and we are attracting that exact same thing that we are vibrating at. So if you are literally walking around scared of money all of the time, in fear, not wanting to look at the bank account, scared of the invoices, don't want to look at it, I'm scared. This will happen for you. This is exactly what you will attract. My best piece of advice around money mindset issues is this, okay? Is treat money like you're going on a date with them, okay? Do you crumple up your date and throw it in your purse? No. Do you ignore your date? Will they be coming around then? No. Do you act scared of your date? No. Do you say, gimme, 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 more of you, more of you, more of you. I can't share you with anybody. I just want more of you. No, your date will run. They will be like, no, I don't want to go on a date with you. You're way too needy. Money is the same way. The energy you're putting out about money mindset is the same. Okay. So if you're treating them with love and respect and you allow money to be abundant with everyone and you're patient and you're kind and you're respectful and you're not scared and you're showing up in the very best way possible, that will attract that type of money to you. Easier said than done, but the principle is true. It is true. If you are not where you want to be financially, look at where you're vibrating. 100% true. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. You're welcome. Treat it like a date. Treat it like a date. If you're crumpling up money, putting it in your purse, money's like, you crumple me up and put me in your purse. You don't have respect for me. Okay. It's a date. It's a date. Okay. Play confident, play full of gratitude, play respectful, and money will flow. Jamie says, having a coach isn't always about learning something new either. It's having inspiration and someone in your corner. Jamie, the world, Jamie, period, and a sentence on that. Yes. Inspiration, someone in your corner. Without the coaches that I have, without the coaching programs I am in, yes, I do this for other people too, but it is also being done to me because I know how valuable it is. I always have a coach. I always have a coach. I always have a group. Always, for exactly what Jamie said, because you can't work it out in your own head. We're just not programmed that way. We're programmed to just like 90% of the stuff we learned from childhood, and it's hard to break out of. But you can, you totally can. Okay? So there you have it. It really comes down to having one eye on the inside, one eye on the outside, doing your daily stuff, and one eye on the inside being like, is this what I want to be attracting? Is this how I want to be functioning? Why am I doing this? One eye on the inside, being mindful and being aware. That's the key to money mindset success. All right. So I'm live every single Thursday at 11:30 at this time, talking about how to build and monetize your coaching business. Number 2, if you're trying to fill a group program and you want to know some secrets, okay? The digital landscape is changing, guys. It's changing. And when everyone's doing this, which is like big challenges and lots of ads and those kind of things, you want to be doing something else because everyone's catching on over here. It ebbs and flows and goes back and forth. So if you want a free resource on how to fill your group coaching programs with ease, please say yes in the comments. We will DM you and get you a really awesome resource that you do not want to miss. Because what my strength is, I'll leave it with here. What my strength is, okay, not only do I coach hundreds of people on how to build coaching businesses and fill out group coaching programs, okay, I am also coached. I've been doing this for 15 years, but I also run a digital marketing agency for coaches, which means I help some of the most top level coaches execute marketing campaigns, which means I got a pretty good view of the lay of the digital landscape and where it's going and how it's affected. What does this look like? It looks like all my done for you clients, we're getting 20% show up rates at all their webinars, and now it's 10%. There's something going on. I have a huge, wide array. I know what's going on. Talk about perspective. My perspective is from a pretty awesome view on the tippy top of the digital marketing grow your coaching business mountain. Okay. So take my word for it. If you want to know what's working now, put yes in the comments. I will show you how to fill your group coaching programs like clockwork, baby, like clockwork. Okay. All right. I got some yeses, Sharon, some Facebook users. This one, Lindsay's belief in me and cheerleading made all the difference. It is great to hear from other people. You've done a good job. There is nothing wrong. Like for me, I love how do I know if I'm doing good if no one's telling me I'm doing good? So yes, having a coach be like, that was spot on. That was spot on. I've given webinars for 10 plus years, and I still had a coach 3 weeks ago that I sent a webinar to and said, hey, what do you think about this? 100%. What did he say? He said, it's solid. What did I say? Great. Now I go into my webinars with way more confidence even than I did before. So there's 100 reasons to get a coach. Guys, if you really want to take life seriously and your business seriously, and you don't want to be in the same place as you were last year, next year, the world is literally your oyster. Get a coach, look at what's going on in your head, okay? And start vibing at a different frequency, and the world and your business can be yours 100%. Okay? Join me here. For those in the States, have a happy 4th of July, and I'll see you guys next Thursday. Okay? Thank you so much for joining me. See you later. Oh, wait, one more thing. My customer bought me the best water bottle. Did you see it glowing? Okay. Theta Healing. I was just visiting them. Look at this. When it's time to drink, this thing glows and sends me a text message. My water consumption has been off the hook with this bad boy. I love it. I didn't think I would. And Ian is such a tech guy. He was like, I will set that up for you. And he did. And I love it. Highly recommend. I should be an affiliate for them, but I thought you guys would think my water bottle was cool. Okay. Till next time. See you guys a little later. Bye.